Now, speaking of crypto, India might actually ban private cryptocurrencies in favor of developing its own national coin. We saw similar news out of China, not necessarily on the banning side, but wanting to get into the crypto, wanting to get into the digital currency exclusively through a variety of apps that citizens would use in substitute for paper money or just traditional finance. And it looks like India might be targeting something similar. It's no surprise, really, because we've talked a lot in the tech space how India has really wanted to control more of its domestic market. They've used tariffs and things like this to try to bring jobs to India. And they've also, in some cases, limited foreign investment in favor of trying to have the domestic market build products instead, like TikTok being banned, like Huawei being kicked out, although that's been talked about in other places outside of India as well. The latest one here, the bill, Cryptocurrency and Regulation of Official Digital Currency Bill, that's the name of it, to create a facilitative framework for creation of the official digital currency to be issued by the Reserve Bank of India. The bill also seeks to prohibit all private cryptocurrencies in India. However, it allows for certain exceptions to promote the underlying technology of cryptocurrency and its uses. So one of the fundamental attractions of crypto is this idea of it being decentralized. Mm-hmm. This is obviously the opposite of that. They're like, official digital currency to be issued by the Reserve Bank of India. Yeah. It's like, wait, didn't you hear about the decentralized part? Uh-huh. They're like, no. Governments, the idea of centralization of power. Uh-huh. So there's already a little imbalance there, and I can understand why governments are potentially afraid of such a thing. It limits, to a certain extent, their control. Now, do I think that there would be some sort of a disadvantage to this particular approach? Possibly, because when you think about the way that world markets operate, depending how easy trade happens to take place, whatever the popular currency is. I mean, the U.S. dollar, for example, has benefited greatly from being a currency that needs to be held by foreign nations for the purpose of trade. So there could be a strategic disadvantage if, say, for example, Bitcoin takes off and the world is trading in Bitcoin, but it's outlawed in that particular market. It could hurt. Now, on the flip side of that, by taking more control over it, they can manipulate other aspects of the economy, which might be domestically beneficial. So there's arguments in either direction, but it seems to me that it kind of defeats some of the coolness of crypto to just be a digital currency issued from your government bank.
Yeah, then what's the difference, you know?
Yeah. It just feels future. Like, we're futuristic.
Yeah.
We can do that crypto. We can do that digital currency stuff.
But let's just control all of it.
Yeah. Can we do it like exactly how we did it with money? Like how we did it before? And they're like, yeah, I think we can. Yeah, I think
crypto banks and.
I think we can do that. Yeah. I mean, honestly, I've been getting more involved in the crypto thing recently, and it's amazing how it's kind of like Wall Street Bets, where there's the people who are just religious about it, and it's more about a belief than a practical. I shouldn't say practical. Beliefs can be practical to a certain extent. What I mean to say is, for some people it means more. For other people, it's more casual. Mm-hmm. And I feel it's similar in crypto. I'll go on a thread and someone will be like, "Why are you keeping all that cash in the exchange? Don't you know how this works? You got to get the cold wallet. You can't be connected to this. It's the whole point." And when they're saying the whole point, it's not like they are worried the person could lose all their money, but it's more like this idea of you're just centralizing the thing again. If everybody just keeps their money in the exchange, you don't have your pass for that. That's not yours. Mm-hmm. You have just made a bank out of the exchange, and the exchange then becomes responsible. You're centralizing the thing that was meant to be decentralized.
Yeah.
The power of it is the fact that it's distributed and out there. But I also think there is some self-serving component, which is if a lot of crypto's value is stored in cold wallets all over the place, it's a little bit less tempting to trade it for something, some other asset. So if you're on one of these trading apps that has crypto and stocks and things like this, and you keep it readily available to move it, well, we've seen what can happen as far as spikes and dips and all, and it can still happen in crypto because of the variety of exchanges that exist. But the stuff that's out there being held strongly, that's the power that keeps the thing heading in the right direction, is it's not available. You can't get it out of people's cold hands. It's not locked there forever. You can get it, but I'm just saying it's a little less tempting. It's like it's like a piggy bank. You don't really touch it as much.
Yeah, you can't be nimble with it.